Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Tammy, new black unicorn. So I have been gone for a minute, so what's up? How y'all been doing? I know there is a whole pandemic going on, but you know, it's still good to kind of check in. It's been some time. I am an essential worker, so I have been working non-stop. Before I go any further, let me put something on my lips. I know the Sephora sale is going on. I am not making recommendations. I just don't feel like it'll be appropriate or right. Just because this is like hard times for a lot of people. A lot of people have lost their jobs. If you are someone who have lost your job, my heart goes out to you. There's all types of assistance. Please, please, please. Resources, use your resources. Get what you can right now so you can just kind of survive this whole thing. So, with that being said, since I've been gone for a while, I just want to show you the routine that I have been doing here. Whatever products that I'm using, you can always dupe the products that I'm using and use whatever like you have at home. So, to get started, I am a person who believes in primers just because I do have oily skin. No, I do not have combination skin. I have oily skin. You can kind of see some of my oils right now. Just a little bit. So first I'm going to go in with my primer, which is the Tatcha primer. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. This is the old one. Although I think the formula is the same on the new one, but this one you have to stick your finger in. It's not very hygienic. So if you don't have this one, or I have a mini size and it looks like this, you can get the new one that just came out that's in a liquid form. I think you may like that a little bit better. So this just helps me, I feel like, with my pores. And then I go on top with my Hourglass. Don't judge me. This is another sample size. Look here, honey. It's expensive. Now, during the sale, I do plan on getting one of the bigger Hourglass veil primers. And I just do it just like this. But I'm going to get my money's worth. There's still product in here, and I plan to get it all, okay? All of it. But besides from working, I've also gotten into a few new hobbies and activities. So, you know, I definitely kind of picked back up on reading, and I have me a Kindle. I absolutely freaking love it. I'm going to use some under eye primer. I'm going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye. Even though I do have oily skin, literally like right underneath my eyes can get kind of dry. And I do have fine lines. So, and it's genetics. My mama has it too. So, it is what it is. I ain't mad at it. I'm just going to work with it. So, I try to make sure I hydrate underneath my eyes. After that, I'm going in with my Pat McGrath Labs Skin Finish Sublime Perfection Foundation. Why you made the name so long, number one? This foundation is nothing new to me. I've never used it on my channel. And I've never used it on my channel because I couldn't make the foundation work for me. I just recently figured out how to make it work for myself. And I'm going in with one pump. And this is what it kind of looks like. And what I discovered is this foundation works a lot better when applied with your fingers. Now, keep in mind, this is a $68 foundation. And if you see any darkness on my face, well, one of the benefits of this pandemic is I have not been able to get in with my electrolysis, which is a permanent hair removal service or technique. So my hair is growing back. I do grow hair on my face. Thank you, Pops. So it is what it is. You're gonna see all of it. I still have my nails on, but honey, I got new nails, old nails, just nails. So you want to make sure you rub this in really good. I have been working on my skin quite a bit, so my skin looks really good, but you see how you can still see some imperfections? what I do is after I finish rubbing in the foundation really good, I go on just like a half a pump, not even like a full pump. It is a little runny, and I tap it on the areas that need a little bit more coverage. This is not a full coverage foundation. I've seen videos of people using 5 pumps, 6 pumps. I don't think this foundation was meant for that. If you need that, you need that Maybelline Superstay, okay? That's what you should probably be using. Maybe not Miss Auntie Pat. She didn't mean this for that. And I like this because every day I don't want to wear full coverage foundation, and especially since I've been working on my skin, I definitely wanted to kind of peek through. So you see, like, it got covered up a little bit more. You can still see it a little bit, but it looks pretty covered for me. I'm happy with that. So the things that I've been reading, I am a licensed professional counselor, so I read psych books, I read sci-fi books, I read some of everything. But right now the book I'm reading is It Didn't Start With You. Very good book. Even if you're not into, like, you don't have to be a counselor to read some of these books, but it's a very, very good book that talks about trauma and how trauma gets passed on from generation to generation, and I freaking love it. And then I also finished reading some of my 50 Shades of Grey. Don't judge me. I had liked those books, okay? For concealer, I have just recently fallen in love with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Corrector Concealer. And I have 2 shades. I have 70 NY and 60 NN. I like these concealers because they are very hydrating. And like I said, right underneath my eyes can get a little dry. And I have creasing, so I definitely want to be mindful not to go in with something super, super dry. And so keep in mind, this is how I am doing my face at home. I do have days where I'm just like super motivated and I end up, you know, putting on some makeup. Now, I'm not going like full glam because, I mean, I am in the house, but I still want to do a little something. It helps me feel good. Makeup is really one of my coping skills. It just makes me feel a lot better. So for contour slash bronzer, I did purchase the new Fenty cream bronzer. It says bronzer, but on me it's more so like a contour because it's pretty dark. It is pretty dark. I also picked up the new Huda Beauty brush. I can't say that to save my life, okay? I don't know why that is a tongue twister. And if you are in the like Fenty 420, you really want to build this up so it doesn't get super dark and muddy. And remember, when you are bronzing, contouring, to help you out, you can go like this and put it on and then push up. Don't drag it down, okay? I do like the formula of this bronzer. I just wish she would have, you know, worked on the shades just a little bit more. I think she could have did a little bit better with the shades, but I mean, this is what we got, so this is what we working with. So as you can tell, this is not necessarily bringing any warmth to my skin. So that's why I say it's more so of a contour, but you know, I still wanted to try it out. You know, I have a few things that I did get that I'm going to be trying out. Oh, that's not bad on the nose now. Hello, somebody. All right. So if I build it up anymore, I feel like it's going to start looking even more dark. So I may leave it right there. Hopefully you can see kind of what it's looking like. And blend, 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 blend. I didn't buy the brush, but you know what? I do have her other brush that looks like this. That seemed like it's made out of the same material as the brush that she kind of recommended for her bronzer. And so if you have this, you can use this. You don't have to go buy a new brush. So yeah, I mean, it blends out very good. It's not a hard product to work with because, like I said, you can build it up. But if you make the mistake of not building it up and you throw it on here, you're going to be blending. Now, to blend out my concealer, I have found that like buffing it out rather than just tap, 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 tap gives me more of a sheer coverage, which I'm kind of feeling, because with this foundation, it's not meant for a glam. So you want it to look more skin-like. So when you want your concealer to look more skin-like, you want to buff it out, okay? Instead of just patting. And this, I love these two together. I really do. Boom. Now the only thing when I use my fingers to put on my foundation is like going back through and marrying the contour, bronzer with the concealer. Like I said, if it wasn't for the shade, like I would give this product at least 4.5 stars. But because of the shade, I'm like, it's alright. And if you have darkness around your mouth, make sure that you color correct, which means you're using like an orange shade if you're my shade, and you want to color correct before you even put on your foundation or concealer, so you don't have that darkness still peeking through. After that, I'm going to apply some powder. I'm just going to use the, well, you know what? I can use the Huda Beauty brush. I don't know why I cannot say that whatsoever. I just can't. The powder I'm going in with is the mini version of the Honey by Fenty. I've been wanting to try it, but I have so many powders that I couldn't justify buying like a full bottle. Another thing, if you're just getting into high-end makeup, please start off by buying minis. Please get samples. I know right now, like, there's a wholesale, and you know, some people may be participating in it. I know I did a little bit, but whenever you can buy a mini, buy a mini, because it's really hard to go through the powders. Like, Fenty gives you a lot of powders. Well, a lot of products, should I say. Now, another thing I have been doing during this quarantine is practicing my eyeshadow. Because, honey, it was a struggle. It was. I have hooded eyes, and all that means is there's a flap that comes down. So when I'm opening it, you can like see it. Well, when I close it, you can kind of see it, but then as soon as I open it, I lose everything. Everything. So I have been practicing like how to do eyeshadow on myself. So I'm gonna be using the Sassy Siennas. This is by Dose of Colors. It looks like this. There's the inside. I got this palette a while ago. I used one of them in one of my previous videos, and I want to start using some of the older products that beauty gurus have suggested, because I just feel like they're always suggesting new products and you never really have time to enjoy all of the products before they're like pushing another one in your face. Like, everything is a holy grail, or oh, I'm shaking, and then like 3 days later, my new holy grail. Girl, can you pick one? Just 2, 3. Okay. And you gotta keep in mind, like I said, they don't pay for most of that stuff, so everything can be their holy grail. But when you putting up them dividends, you're gonna be limited on what's holy grail and what's that look cute on her. So take your time buying these products. Take your time building up your makeup collection. You know, no rush. Do what your coins can afford, okay? I also found another channel just recently. I don't know her name. She is Asian, but she's all for like drugstore, and I freaking love it. She will dupe whatever she can dupe. So I will definitely try to find her channel and list it. So all I'm doing right now is going in with the deeper brown. I'm sorry, I'm not really showing you, which is this color right here. And I am putting it at the end of my eye and slowly bringing some of the additional product inwards. And so what I'm really doing is elongating my eyes. And when I go in at the bottom, I stop like right here. I don't go all the way in because I recently found out that kind of closes up your eye. And when you have hooded eyes, you want to open it. So after that, I'm going to go in with the next color. One of the things I like about this is very beginner friendly, and I have quite a few of these because you can literally just go down the row and build your eyeshadow look. Like the palette puts it all in place for you. So you just go down the row, boom, 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 or boom, 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 and you can create your eyeshadow look. Easy peasy. You ain't gotta think about nothing. I'm all for that, okay? I'm all for it. I'm going in with the next shade, this one right here, which is called Brassy. I didn't even know these had names. You learn something every day, every single day, okay? And I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to stay a little bit lower though. And I am a strong believer in not using every single brush in my collection because I'm lazy and I don't want to wash all of my brushes. I don't. So if I can use a brush over and over again, I will. I definitely will. I will use the same brush if I can, if it doesn't affect the look. And if you feel like this kind of lighten up the look too much, keep in mind you can go back in with the brown and make it a little bit darker. Like I said, this palette is not nothing new. You can probably catch it on sale. The next shade I'm going in with is Foxy. You know, I'm gonna turn the brush around, boom, and I'm gonna go in with some Foxy. Ooh, Foxy, girl. But yeah, so what else I've been doing? Definitely been meditating. That is a must. I preach to my clients all the time. Use your coping skills, utilize your support system, and utilize them effectively. That means if your support system asks you, is everything okay? Don't say no if the answer is yes, because then you're not going to get the help that you need, okay? So if you're having a hard time, a rough time, if the quarantine is just hitting you or it's been hitting you, you got furloughed or, you know, laid off or fired, like, tell people, let people know you're not okay. Or at least let them know what's going on. So even if you don't feel the gravity of it, you know, your friends can be there to support you. And this is a very spring look, okay? And I'm finally going in with the last shade, which is Oh So Sassy. And I'm gonna use this brush. This is the brush out of my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. You get like the same exact brush each and every time. I'm not mad at it. It's a free brush. And another trick that I learned, because I've just been on YouTube, y'all. When you have hooded eyes, you can bring the shadow in right here, and it kind of creates a bigger lid space. So instead of just being here, you bring it up here too. And I'm doing it right here as well. Boom. So I'm feeling it. I do want to make the ends just a little little bit. Add a little bit more drama to that. And now I'm gonna blend. One of the main things you wanna do for eyeshadow is please make sure you blend this stuff out. Please don't go out looking patchy. Please, please, please. We have time to practice, y'all. This is your time to practice. So when you come out, you're gonna be like, what? I ain't new to this, okay? And then I'm also gonna add just like a little bit more brown, kind of defining my eye just a little bit, but you don't want to look muddy, right? Boom. And underneath, I'm gonna go in with Bossy, which is this color right here. I'm gonna put that underneath. But yeah, some days are very, very good days for me. You know, I'm working out, I'm working, which is a blessing. And believe me, y'all, I'm super happy to be working during this time. Don't get me wrong, it's truly a blessing. And then some days I am a little bit overwhelmed, like I just need to kind of take a mental health day. So it just all depends on kind of what's going on. I did pick up 2 new liners. You know, I did treat myself. I treated myself. I got the Pat McGrath Perma Gel Ultra Glide Eye Pencil, and I saw it on a video, and it just like glides on, like glides. Really super nice. And once it dries, like, you ain't got no problems. You don't want no problems. I hope somebody knows that song. I really do hope somebody knows that song. I do. I've been listening to all types of music, old school, new school. This new school music, though, that's another story. That's another story. So I can't find my Stila. The other liner that I purchased was by Stila. I don't see it up here. So what I do is I go in underneath, and I know I'm like super close to y'all, but that's because the mirror is like behind here. I'll go in my waterline, and boom. And then you can also go in your waterline at the bottom. And make your eyes pop. Woo. If your eyes get watery, and they'll help from it'll help from having the teardrop like fall down, because that's the last thing you want to do is ruin your concealer and your makeup off of some watery eyes, okay? Don't let watery eyes take you out. So I am not applying lashes. I'm gonna apply some mascara. And I just have a drugstore mascara. I did not pick up any new mascara just because, no, I didn't want to. But I was tempted to try out the Fenty because I have a friend who freaking swears by it, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm not going out for a while, so I'm not gonna purchase no mascara because I have been using a lash serum, and it really does seem to be working. Like, my lashes have really grown back because I did have lash extensions before the pandemic. Let me tell you, before the pandemic, I was getting electrolysis. I had my first facial at Ulta. I did not even know Ulta does facials. You know, I was getting my hair done, my nails done, my feet done, all this stuff. And then the pandemic came, and I'm not getting none of that stuff. My hair is done right now because I did it myself. How I do, y'all, how I do. I did it myself last night because I was just like, I don't want to be out here looking like Celie, because I do have some very thick, coarse hair. So, oh my goodness, and I should have applied this after my setting spray. In the future, y'all, please apply mascara last so it doesn't smear. Boom. Now, I did not forget blush. I did pick up a few of the Fenty blushes. I have Rose Latte. It looks like this. Hopefully you can see it. And I picked up, where's the other one? Cool Berry. I did put on Cool Berry before and it looks really, really good. Like, Cool Berry looks really good. But let me point out, this blush is $20. $20. This is what you get, okay? You get 10 ounces. So if I was to look at another blush, let's look at Sephora, you get 17 ounces. Let's look at NARS, you get 16 ounces, and this is the NARS. So 10 ounces is really not a lot of ounces. This is Pixie, and you get 4 ounces. So you get a little bit more. Just maybe the packaging look a little bit bigger, but you get more here. So is this on par with everything else? Yeah, actually it kind of is. It really kind of is. It's just that she played herself by putting it in such a small packaging that a lot of people are taking off stars because the packaging is so small. It looks so small. But if you look at some of your other blushes, you really don't get a lot of blush. You get more of a bigger package. So even like this NARS, you have 6 more ounces, but the package is so big, and you know, this is a cream, so it looks like you get so much more product. But it is 6 more ounces. But I mean, in blush, you really don't get a lot. I'm just being honest. You really don't get a lot. I'm not trying to justify. I'm just being for real. So I'm gonna go in with Cool Berry on this side, and on the other side, I'll apply the other shade, so at least you can start seeing what it looks like. I'm just gonna swirl my finger in, smile, and put it on. Cream products used to scare the heck out of me, like seriously scare me. But like I said, this one starts off sheer, and then you can build it up to how you like it. It does have a bit of a like a sheen, or like a kind of highlighting effect. So you can see it's kind of glowy. Maybe I should build it up a little bit more. I'm not sure if you can see it. I can see it. Not sure if you can see it, but I can see it. So I'm building it up a little bit more. It looks beautiful, especially with the look and everything. So on another finger, I'm gonna go in with Rose Latte. And I'm gonna smell. Ooh, honey, that's beautiful too. Okay, they look about the same shade, okay. Oh no, I see it, I see it, I see. It kind of almost look like the same shade. Maybe this one is a little bit more. This one look a little bit more bright, but is it a big enough difference for me to get both of these? No. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Nope. Absolutely not. Just gonna be for real. Just get one. Just, if I had to pick one, I probably would get the Cool Berry. I would definitely get Cool Berry. Now for bronzer, I'm still gonna go in with a powder bronzer, just because when you're oily, you still want to set everything. Like, don't play them games. Don't act like your skin is dry. Don't act like your skin is combo when your skin oily, okay? Because you're going to go out there looking like a glazed donut that just melted in the sun when it's time for you to get back out there, okay? Don't play yourself. Please, don't play yourself. All this stuff you see on YouTube, don't do that. Don't do that, okay? So I'm just going through, and this kind of sets my blush as well. And this is in the shade Cocoa Naughty. I hit pan. I didn't think I was gonna like this bronzer. I was like, it's not that deep, it's not dark, but it's a bronzer. It's meant to bronze. It's meant to bronze. And notice here, you don't see it. It's meant to bronze, so don't think you're about to get a contour with this. Now with the liquid, yeah, you definitely getting a contour for sure, for sure. I'm also gonna snatch the nose just a little bit, not a lot, a little. And you want to go up. And if you're wondering if I did my brows off camera, I did not. Remember I told you guys I'm going to show you everything with not a lot of editing, just so you can kind of follow along with me. So I did not do my brows off camera. My brows are microbladed. I got them microbladed the beginning of March, like right before the whole like lockdown, the pandemic really kind of blew up. So that is why you see that. Now another item that I did pick up is the Fenty cognac candy highlighter. Yep, I wanted it, so I got it. The reason why I was attracted to this highlighter outside of the shade, because look at this. honey, okay? Outside of that, I was told to give you like a wet look and not like a super highlighted look. And I'm definitely for that. Sometimes you don't want that streak of just straight up highlight and glitter on your face. You want to look like I caught the sun, okay? All right. People already think melanin females are like magic. So just imagine putting this on, stepping out like, hey everyone. Like, oh girl, you glowing. Well, you know, you got on this. Get them. Get them. Now, even though I put this on my nose, if you are oily like myself, typically when I put this on my nose, it's a hit or miss. It depends on how long I plan on being out, where I'm going. Do we have AC? Am I outside? Because that changes things, right? Because no matter what primer, what foundation you use, when you're oily, usually your nose gets really, really oily. And so it's not going to be a good idea to put on highlighter on your nose because it's going to make it shine even more. But then I have, you know, a friend who say, well, my nose is going to shine. It might as well look like it's the highlighter and not just oils. And I was just like, well, I guess it's a personal preference. I guess it's kind of like whatever you want to do, I guess. So to kind of finish off everything, I'm going to go in with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. So I've been having this powder for a while. This is in the shade Deep, number 56, Mahogany. And this is just kind of blend everything together. Swirl. And we're just gonna marry everything, okay? We're just gonna marry it, okay? Marry it. Perfect. Now, even though my brows are microbladed, sometimes I still like to go in. Oh, it's not over here. Where you at? Where you at? I still like to go in with my Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 5 and catch any place where I want to make it a little bit darker or I need a few hair strokes. So it's not much, but in my eyes, it makes a difference. So let me see what I want to see, okay? Here's the thing, makeup is meant to be fun. Well, for us, where it's not our full-time job, it's meant to be fun. So, you know, have fun with it, express yourself, like truly enjoy it, you know? So boom. I am finished with that. Now, I'm still gonna go in with setting spray because my mascara is probably dry by now. I picked up this all night makeup setting spray from TJ Maxx. It is $6.99. Whoop. I don't know what I'm showing you. Apparently it's supposed to be kind of like a dupe for the Urban Decay. So as you can tell, I don't know if you can see it because of the bottle, I've used quite a bit of this. When you want to get bougie on them. I don't know, y'all. I'm really feeling myself. Like, I love it when my look comes out like this. Oh, we got some smear. Remember, mascara is last. Mascara is last. So, we ain't done yet. I also picked up a few new bullets. This is like the matte lipstick bullets from Huda Beauty. I did it. So this is an old shade. It's called Last Night, and I feel like this is like the perfect nude. The perfect, like, look. Okay, like, you don't even need a liner. Now keep in mind, what's the perfect nude for me may not be the perfect nude for you. And my lips are naturally lined because they're darker around the perimeter, so I can really just do this and be done. Right? Then if I want to add just like a little bit of pink to it, sometimes I go in with my mini size Pat McGrath. What's this say? Bronze Temptation Lust Gloss. If I don't want it to be matte, and I can just put that right on top. Do that change up the shade? Absolutely. But it's still really super, like, really super freaking cute. Like, I really do like it. So now you got to see some of the things that I picked up. I also picked up the shade, I think it's Fugo in the cream blush by Rihanna. I don't like that one. It just looks like just highlight to me, so I'm not feeling that at all. I didn't pick up any eyeshadow palettes. I did pick up an eyeliner, but it's not at Sephora. It's called Inglot, and this is like the darkest eyeliner ever, and it's super smooth. It like glides on, like Golden Glide this thing. If you're from Georgia, you know what Golden Glide is. Hello. Or Cascade. Hello. So it's super, super smooth. This is definitely going to be a new fave of mine. I did pick up another Urban Decay setting spray, and that's just a replenish. Then I got the XL big boy. Got the big boy, okay? So for me, the Sephora sale is more so a replenishing thing, not a... I mean, I got a few new items, but I mainly replenish my skincare because my skincare is very, very, very expensive because I do use Dermalogica now. And I mean, it works wonders for my skin, but it can definitely be expensive. So you know what, y'all? While we here, we may as well throw on some lashes. I don't know why I was lying to y'all. Okay? I'm going to throw on one lash. So I'm going to let you see like what it looked like without a lash and with a lash. Because when you have hooded eyes, lashes really do make your look go, it elevates it. It don't have to be anything extreme. You can even do some wispies. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on lashes. And so I go in, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, and I put the glue down first. Hopefully you can see I'm like putting the glue down. And this is the Duo glue, the brush on adhesive with vitamins, dark. And you can't find this at Sephora. So if you want to pick this up, it's $9, and then depending on your status, you'll get a little bit more off. This is harder to do when talking. You don't want it to look like liner like I just did, but you know, I'm talking whatever. All right. I want that to dry just a little bit. See, It didn't make a big difference. I did just see Velour came out with a lash glue. When you first apply it, it's like lash glue, but then when it dries, it turns into a liner. So for those of you who struggle with putting on lashes like myself, who have to put down the glue first, I mean, that could be the answer to your prayers. But in all honesty, you can just get the duo glue and do it yourself. So the lashes I'm going to be putting on is by Huda Beauty. I did it again, y'all. I did it again. This is in the style Hoodie number 23. Oh, you can see that? Hoodie number 23. And they look like this. So the best lashes when you have hooded eyes are lashes that are very spacey or that transition from small to kind of longer. And so I'm just going to go in and flop it down. Okay. Then once I get it like this, I sometimes pinch it, but you don't really want to use your finger if you can put something, because your finger have oils on it and you don't want to mess up the hard work that you've done. And I'm just going to finish placing it down. Look like I didn't put enough glue. So I didn't put enough glue at the front. So I'm just going to add some glue. So let's say you didn't put enough, just go back in, add some, you know, no big deal. Right? Because this is makeup. We're having fun. We're not going to let makeup defeat us. We're going to conquer it. We're going to beat makeup, okay? So, again, drying it out some. Gonna go in. If you struggle with lashes, it's gonna be best for you to apply your lashes first. It will prevent you from messing up your makeup, as I have done so many times before, like so many times before. Ridiculous. And I'm gonna go through and then just pinch. Dang, this. See? As soon as I get on camera, this is when I mess up. Now, ideally, before you start pinching down your lashes, you want them to kind of dry. So I'm gonna let it dry some, and then I'll continue to pinch it down and kind of shape it. So with the lash, add a little drama. Without the lash, more natural. And so what you could do is make your liner, matter of fact, I'm gonna go through and show you, make your liner a little bit more visible. Be careful on my hooded eye, females, males, whomever, because if you make it too thick, you will end up closing your eye out. Like, it's gonna look like all the work you did is non-existent, okay? So if you're not gonna wear lashes, you know, do just like a little bit thicker eyeliner to get your eyes popping a little bit more. You can't even do a wing if you're not a professional. You're doing a baby. You're doing a baby wing. Baby it, okay? Just baby it. So you see? And if you want, you can elongate your eye by creating a little triangle right here. See? Whoop. All right. So again, now I want to pinch it. The glue still ain't dry. And so there we go. Right? Do your hair cute, put it up, throw it down, whatever you want to do. And this is my shirt, you guys. Yes, I did watch this growing up. So this is it for today. I'm definitely gonna start making more videos. I was inspired by another YouTuber named Amber. I'll definitely link her channel. Like, she was so sweet. Like, she ended up following me on Instagram, reposted my channel. Like, I was like really touched. It was super nice. I never had that happen before. I really like her channel. She reviews a lot of things, a lot of products. She's also a fitness, I want to say guru, but she does fitness. She does, I think, bikini bodybuilding, and which is like super cool. And if any day in my life I get that dedicated, I'm gonna do it. But you know, I'll be eating. I don't be counting no calories. Nope. But I think it's really cool that she does that. I think it's really cool. She does document her journey. So if you've ever been interested in it, she does have videos outlining some of her workouts, what she eats, and just all those different things. I really hope everyone take care of themselves during this pandemic. Please, you know, talk to your support system. Use your coping skills. Get back into some of your old hobbies that you put down, whether that was sewing, reading, writing, whatever you was doing. Like, you know, definitely kind of make the best of this. I'm not saying burn yourself out. Definitely take time to kind of relax, but take care of yourself. This whole situation, just, I don't think nobody could have predicted this. And even with the information we have, we didn't move fast enough, you know, thanks to our leadership. But that's not nor here nor there. But definitely take care of yourself, seriously. If you do have insurance, definitely kind of find you a counselor. You can go on Psychology Today. Again, you can go on Psychology Today. You can find a counselor in your area who accepts your insurance. If you do not have an insurance, there are a lot of celebrities, a lot of programs, even counselors who offering reduced sessions, free online groups. So there's a lot of ways that you can take care of your mental health, your physical, you know, watch your workout videos, yoga, you know, do what you need to do to stay healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally. Like, just stay healthy, you guys. Those of you participate in the Sephora sale, hey, okay, you know, just be mindful. Do what your coins can do. Replenish. This is the best time to replenish on the things that are super expensive, i.e. skincare, serums, expensive. But yeah, that's all I have. One of these days, I would love to go live. I just want to see what y'all gonna ask me. But I love my makeup for today. It looks super natural. It looks super natural in person too. Like, seriously, it looks like skin, but better. The bronzer looks really good. You know, I put that powder over it, so it kind of dimmed it down some. It's not as shiny. Right now, you're just seeing that wet highlighter look. And so, yeah. I like it. Y'all can tell I'm feeling myself. Look at me flipping my hair. But yeah, no, this is the look. If you want to, you can add a little bit more shadow down here. But that's it, folks. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I promise to post more videos. I'm going to post more videos. But bye. Oh, like if you like, subscribe if you want to.